I apologize about that. I'm trying to see if I can be technical and try to merge the videos together, but yeah, I apologize. I get notifications still, but yeah, I always had this propensity. Cause I always felt like this ain't it, man. This ain't it. This gotta be something better than this. This ain't it. And I used to say that as a kid. This just doesn't feel right. This just ain't it. Man, I'm telling you, I used to say that, man. Man, I used to say this ain't it, man. There gotta be something better. And I never was afraid of death. It's like, man, cause there gotta be something better than this. Shit, death gotta be the best option. Because look at all this destruction we live in. This chaos we live past. So I did what any seeker would do. I left. Left home at a young age. You know, I always was a roamer, man. I always, as a kid, man, from place to place, you having to jump from place to place, you kind of never really feel like home is home. But there's people out there that know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know how I mean. You know exactly what I'm putting down. You know exactly what I'm putting down to you. But the most that I really take from it is, I look around in today's society, and I've been looking for a while now, and I've just been quiet, absorbing in my own information and knowledge and verifications and studies and of who I am and what this is. And I just want to say, as a society, you're fucked. All the way around. There are diametrical differences between us as people. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yes. That is undeniable. There is diametrical differences. And please don't think that I'm all, look at me. Yeah. There's diametrical differences between us as people. It goes from physically, mentally, emotionally. It goes from sorry, there's a baby bee in here. A green baby bee too. I've never seen that before. Wow, I've never seen that before. A green baby bee. Wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's actually beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Like I said, it goes from physically, mentally, emotionally, genetically. It goes from spiritually, metaphysically, anatomy's different. There's a lot of things that's different between us as people. But one thing that we are, more than anything, and I'm talking about the real people. I'm talking about real people. Real people. People that would actually see this video and then be like, you know what? That motherfucker right. You know what I'm saying? We are all spirit. We're all spirit. Having a human experience. That's beautiful too. Why do we run from that? Why can't we live in that truth? That truth. That truth is of abundance. That truth is of clarity. That truth is of no confusion. Of no confusion. That truth is absolute in totality. Why can't we live in that? I understand the differences. I see, maybe I was supposed to say that. I understand the differences. I hear the crows. The spirit talk. The great spirit. The one that's absolute. All five. You know, I mean, look at yourself. Look at yourself in all realness. You don't have a propensity to do nothing bad. You don't wake up in the morning and be like, man, I'm gonna go and smack somebody's grandmother, man. I'm gonna go and kick a child down the street. I mean, I don't, you know, please. My heart just dropped just even saying that. I can't even play like that. I can't even play like this. I can't even play like this, man. Oh, man. Damn. My heart just dropped. Just saying that. I mean, but for real, in all truth, right? As I'm thinking, in all truth, we really don't wake up with the propensity to do anything bad. We don't wake up with the propensity to be like, oh man, fuck that motherfucker. We don't wake up and be like, man, fuck that motherfucker. We don't. Hey yo, if you wake up in the morning and that is your first thought, man, I just send you love and light, man. I hope you get through that. I hope you get through that. I hope you face whatever it is that's constructing you to stay that way. I hope you face that and get past that. I hope that you do. And I wish you well. I wish you all well. But to the others that know for a fact that they do not wake up in the morning and think to do crazy stuff, you know, as far as hold on. Let me put my phone on do not disturb mode. Please give me a second, my people. Please give me a second. Please give me a second. Do not disturb. Okay, there you go. All right. We're rolling, my people. Rolling. All right. But all right, absolutely. You don't wake up in the morning. You don't wake up in the morning. I'm sorry, please. If you got a full look at me, I kind of look like I'm a little chub. I'm literally at the gym right now. But believe me, if y'all seen me, it would be a whole different ball game. Yeah, but you do not wake up in the morning in that aspect. You do not wake up in the morning and be like, you know what? I'm gonna go. I don't even want to say something else, man, because we don't do that. We just don't wake up in the morning to say that. We wake up in the morning like, man, we all will have the inspiration to believe that it's gonna be a great day, or that we want it to be a great day. We all want that. We all want that. Imagine that if everyone woke up in the morning. Well, I hate to say these words, and forgive me for saying these words, but I have to use words in the matrix to pull you out of the matrix. So please forgive me. Please. But I'm not sorry. So let me try to word this stuff better, so I'm correct with how I say things. So when we arise, when our vessels awaken, in the light hour, or the light hours, or even in the shadow hours to the light hours, right? As the entity inside of our vessels awake, arise, become summoned to consciousness, right? We all have the thoughts of what we're supposed to accomplish that day, absolutely. But if we took the time to actually sit there and say, you know what? And spend 5 minutes of our days in absolute quietness and say, you know what? What do I want for myself today? What is it I see myself doing that's fulfilling to me? Not only fulfilling to me, but how do I feel? What makes me really happy? And not only what makes me really happy, but is that possible to see that today? From moment to moment, through this time construct that we're in, is it possible to see what makes me happy and to feel that, experience that in totality, from moment to moment through this time structure? Is that possible? If we took 5 minutes out of our day, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and just sat back before the day even took off for us and did that, I wonder if things would change. Somebody needed to hear that, and I'm glad you heard that. I ain't gonna lie, y'all guys, I got so much bees flying around me, but they're not bothering me, and I'm not bothered by them. Bluebirds, crows. Significant. Interesting. For me, I'm very simple. To know who I am, there's not enough time from moment to moment for me to tell you in this session. But if we did that as a society, all of us, all spirits, just did that. I wonder if the differences that we would sit in would be one different of the truth. Because that's all it really is. It's the truth. That's why we're fucked. We're running away from the truth. We know it. We're running away from the truth. I want you to take a look at everything that is happening in the world today. I mean, everything in totality. Everything. Threats of war. Political things. We got astrological things. We have had supermoons. We've had planetary alignments. We've had some of the we've had some record-breaking heats for time periods where we've never seen heats before. And we haven't even reached the summer. You know, there has been an uproar in consciousness, of course. I mean, just take a look at everything in the world in totality. We're not dumb here. I don't need to go through every single thing. You guys see. You guys see. You see. And if you do not see, if you really truthfully do not see, I mean, we could jump on religion. We could jump on genetics. We could jump on spirituality. We could jump on political. We could jump on economical. We could jump on every single facet that is across socialism. We could jump on everything. Is any of this helping our spirit to do what it has to do? I mean, no. I mean, I hate to break it to people, man. If this is the first time people are hearing this for the truth. Earth is a school. If you believe that we are on a ball that is spinning around a sun with other balls that are spinning around the sun, and that sun is sitting in a galaxy solely by itself with nothing else there. Go ahead and click off of here. And I don't know, just watch anything else. Anything that just fits you. You know, this is not gonna be for you. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. This right here is not going to be for you. If you believe that they know 2 weeks out in advance what the weather is going to be, and you know that to be normal, this ain't for you. I hate to jump on religion. Alright. Christians, if you think that somebody's coming from the sky, right? Because when you ask a Christian, where's God? They'll tell you. They'll hit you with the, you know where he is. That means he's out there. Yeah, Jehovah's Witness, man, look, I'll go, listen, we can go Islamic, we can go Hindu, numeralist, we how y'all want to do it, because they say it's always out there in the sky. So that means you telling me somebody's returning from the sky. The earth is a school. It's a school for the souls. A school for the souls. That's exactly what it is. It's the truth. Yes, of course, everything is spirit. We all have spirits. Spirits everywhere. The spirit of anger, the spirit, the spirit of ecstasy, the spirit, the spirit that moves. Everything is spirit. Spirit is always in motion. Trees are spirit. Plants, spirits. Everything is life. So it all has spirits. It's life. So I just don't, get why we run from the truth. What is for our highest? That's the truth. We can say the highest self and all that. But honestly, at the real essence of it, the greatest version of you doesn't do some of the bullshit that you're doing now. That's a fact. So isn't it a disservice to yourself, the greatest version of yourself, to continuously keep doing the bullshit? And have no propensity to change or want better? Seems like a person who's stuck and stagnant. You are trapped in sun. It's a fact. You are trapped in sand. It is what it is. if you can't break that construct, if you believe that this is a democratic, republican, or a Christian, Islamic, might as well go ahead and click. This ain't for you. It's for you at a different time. Not this version of yourself. But here it is. When you hear this and it resonates. It resonates, my man. Or my lady, it resonates. Or however you listen. Or to the children or whoever. When it resonates, right? You say, dang, I definitely do wake up with admirations that it's going to be a beautiful day for me, or hopes and wants and dreams that it's going to be a beautiful day. I want there to for the day to show me moment to moment happiness, or what makes me happy at every single moment in space and time. If you want that for yourself, why don't you say that for yourself? Why don't you spend, excuse me, I ain't shaved today, what I'm saying? But why don't you say that for yourself? Why don't you spend like, 5-10 minutes saying that to yourself in the mirror? What's wrong with telling yourself that? What's wrong with telling yourself, looking yourself dead in the face and telling yourself, you know what? I want to see what makes me happy. Every moment to moment in my life, in space and time, in all directions. And so it is so. Why not say that? Why live in fear? Why live in chaos? Why live in pain? Why live in anger? Why live in that? Why not say that to yourself and then start really embodying that? And if you don't know how to embody that, I'll tell you how to embody that, or how I would perceive to think to embody that, to try to give it to you into a way to where you might actually understand what I'm saying. So here's how I would think to do that. And let me stand up straight. Stand up straight. After I would say that to myself, I would go through my day and say, you know what? My glass is half full. I got everything I need. I'm prepared. I'm ready to see it. And then I go through my day, just normal, casual, without expecting anything. I don't expect it to happen. But it does every time. I don't expect it to happen. I just know it's going to happen. I know it. I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. I know it. And that's the difference between believing and knowing. I know a lot. I got a lot of indications. I could break a lot of things down. I'm very knowledgeable and I'm very stewardess. I don't know if I used that word correctly. Maybe I did. I'm a stewardess. I'm a steward. But besides that, You know, it's everything I've ever seeked as far as vindication just led me right back to myself. Led me right back to actually trusting into myself, actually knowing that, man, you know what? When it got thick, I did it. I did it. I always did. I did it again. Then I did it again. And then I did it again. And then I did it again. And if I fell down during the process, I got up and then I did it again. And I did it again. And if I didn't complete my mission, okay, yeah, set me back. Okay, cool. But then I dust myself off and I did it again. And I did it again. So it doesn't matter. It's forward progress. I don't give a fuck what is in my way. That motherfucker better learn how to move. It's that. I don't give a goddamn if it's a steel wall. I'ma fucking figure it out. There's no quit. There's no surrender. There's no retreat. There's no going home and getting help. You are the help. You are the ancestors. You're it. Somebody needed to hear that. So why not be the best version of you? And to my supremes out there, why not be supreme? You say that you are, right? Be it. Truthfully. In all totality. Be it. To the people. Show them. Don't tell somebody that you're supreme. Let them see it. Every single day, religiously, with no quits in you. Can you do that? You know, I got dudes, man. I hit the gym. You know, I've gone through transformations. I don't even want to get into all of them. But you know, I got dudes, man, look at me, man, and be. I mean, I'm man. Listen, I'm structured. I'm structured. Don't look at me like, oh man, you know, he ain't all. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's okay. He ain't all. You know, yeah, they do. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, man, bro, you have no idea what I've come from. You have no idea what I've been through. My question is, fuck all that. Can you do it? Can you been through this? Can you have walked through these shoes? And could you stand here with this smile on your face, knowing that it doesn't matter? You're gonna need because I know what I got. You're gonna need divine intervention if you think you're gonna stop this train. It's not that way. It's the other way. You know what I'm saying? So like, to have that in you, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you have that, Supreme? Supreme, you got that? And shout out my man, Phase 1. Phase 1, man. It's a lot of people, you know, gets good shots. I feel like a lot of the Gate songs is real big, heavy energies for me. I feel like a lot of different other people I like as far as musically. But I had to throw out Phase. But I like Kevin Gates. I like Don Tripp. I like, you know what I mean? And, you know, music is music, man. You know what I'm saying? I understand the vibrations of everything. I understand. But, you know, sometimes you can't really, sometimes you got to use the matrix to get out of the matrix. Sometimes you got to use the tools that's of hand for your better good. You know what I'm saying? I hammer can kill, but a hammer can also build. A hammer can destroy, a hammer can build, right? So you have an option. You could be agreeable or disagreeable, right? So you have an option. You could be a liar or you could be a truth teller, right? So you have an option. You could be one of the light or one of the darkness. So you have an option. You have an option, people. Every entity in here has an option. We all get fixated a lot of times on this vessel. On this vessel. Why? Why? It's just a vessel. It's a vessel. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Truthfully doesn't. What matters is the person inside, the entity inside of the vessel. That's what matters to me. Because that is what is of substance. That has the spark of life in it. Not your vessel. Your vessel contains what holds the spark of life. See, but then we get into physiology and metaphysics, and then we get into all that. I mean, like I said, I have seeked a lot of things. I just say that to say that we have to be better. We have to learn to be better as people, as spirits. We have to be good spirits. There's a lot of negative and evil spirits. I mean, nobody even thinks to talk about the files that came out. Nobody even thinks to talk about that type of stuff. Nobody even thinks to. Did y'all remember how people have been going through in detail about what's been in there? Come on now, bro. This is people that's... Come on, man. I'm just saying, man, as we're spirit, a lot of us are a lot of different things. We're souls and spirits. Spirit first. We gotta be better. We gotta be better. You got to be at a value of higher level of thinking as far as what we're producing to keep betterment going. That's a message for somebody too. Somebody caught that one. Somebody caught that one right on the head, like, yeah. Yeah, in order to have anything sustainable as far as betterment, as far as achieving something sustainable, as far as growth of life, liberty, and abundance, supreme abundance, we're going to have to start really taking in consideration what we are thinking about, what we are acting on, what we are speaking, what we are looking at, because everything produces fruit. And what fruit are we bearing? The saying is, if you know better, you do better. Right? If you know better, you do better. So, if you know better and you do better, isn't the results better? Last time I checked, anytime you continuously do the same thing, repeat it, and think that there's going to be different results using the same course of action, I believe that is the truest definition of insanity. So why put yourself through constant chaos religiously? For what? Are you insane or insan? Like stuck in son? Are you insane? Or excuse me, I mean insane? Are you stuck? Are you well? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work that we have to do. One thing for a fact is we have to sit within ourselves. We have to ask ourselves the hard questions and heal ourselves. And once we heal ourselves, then we can heal others. We have to first heal ourselves. Know thyself. Know thyself. What are the problems? What are, I know you guys heard the truck, but, but what are the problems? Why is it that we cannot move past this situation? What is going on to where we have a blockage? And not to be afraid to address that blockage. You understand? Because when we address everything that we face fear with, and we address it, and we get past it, we then get to everything that we want. Everything that we ever wanted is on the other side of fear. My man B-Dale said that. I gotta shout him out because he said that. Everything that we ever wanted is on the other side of fear. So we have to get past that. And I think one of the things that we're really afraid of is the truth. The truth about it all. Everything. I mean, dang, man, they've been talking about aliens, man, since the 30s, right? But no, actually, they've been talking about that way back. Look at the numeral list. They were talking about wars in the heavens. In the heavens, right? That's what they said. They said up there, right? That's where you're coming from. The heavens. To ask a person, man, when we die, where you go? You go to heaven. So you go through the firmament? Why did he put it there then? Riddle me this, Batman. Why did he put it there? Somebody want to tell me, firmament. What do you put it there for? Please don't tell me because of asteroids and stuff. What are you talking about? So that stuff is moving? So that stuff is moving, but the sun ain't moving? And we not moving with the sun? Okay. All right, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. They're going to be right. Yeah. They're going to be. Yeah, it makes sense. See? Okay. So, but yeah, I mean, I've been on this thing for a while talking to you guys, man. But that's all I got for you guys, man. So, guys, hope you guys have an abundant day, a supreme abundant day. 4:44 on the time clock that I just seen. And yeah, man, I mean, I just wanted to give you this little vinification. I don't know what I'm gonna call this video, but I guess I'll call it something along the lines of I don't know. Yeah, I don't do this for real like this, man. I don't do these videos and stuff. But for some reason, Spirit was telling me to do this, so I did it. I don't want to have Spirit on my back, so yeah, man. Supreme Abundant Day. Supreme Abundant Day to you guys. I hope you guys can visualize a beautiful day for you guys, moment to moment, and really living that center of knowing that when the second that you start your moments, it's going to happen for you. And just be happy about that. Be happy to knowing that, man, it's going to come. Watch this. As soon as I open up this door, it's going to happen. Be happy in that. And that's how you can do it. Maybe a little something to take home and try, man. you know, peace, love, and light, man. Always, always, always. Sending you guys, love, light, peace, gratitude. I'm very appreciative of you guys. I'm very grateful for anybody who wants to watch this. And of course, supreme abundance to you all. And I genuinely mean that. Supreme abundance to you all. Thank you.